Welcome back. Today, we've got an incredibly powerful explainer lined up for you. If you're completely over the traditional 9 to 5 grind and you're looking for a clear, no nonsense roadmap to build wealth from absolute scratch, well, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to explore a step-by-step blueprint straight from the playbook of self-made millionaire Mark Tilbury. We're cutting right through all the online noise to bring you the core principles you actually need to know. Okay, let's dive into this highly structured 5-step masterclass. First up, we're looking at closing the performance gap. Then, finding your value zone. Third, active versus passive vehicles. Fourth, the graph of truth. And finally, we'll wrap up with the compound effect. Step 1, closing the performance gap. Now, before we even start talking about getting rich, we have to acknowledge a really painful space, the gap between where you are right this second and your ultimate financial goals. How do you actually cross that performance gap? Seriously, think about this. How does someone with literally no qualifications, severe dyslexia, and a nightmare of a bullying boss manage to quit their 9 to 5 and cross this gap so incredibly fast? Because Mark Tilbury did exactly that in his 20s. And trust me, it wasn't by accident. He did it by truly understanding this exact definition. The performance gap is that distinct space between your current reality and your ultimate goal of becoming a millionaire. Look at how most people operate. Their path just kind of bounces up and down aimlessly. They try 100 different things and never actually get anywhere. The absolute key difference between the people who succeed and the people who just barely get by is a total, unapologetic obsession with closing this specific gap in a straight line. So the crucial point is this golden rule right here. The amount of money you make is always directly proportional to the perceived value you give to others. It is literally that simple. If you want to bridge the performance gap faster, you need to solve bigger problems. When you solve bigger problems, you make more money. It's just an unshakable equation. Which brings us perfectly to step 2, finding your value zone. To solve those massive problems, we need to find your unique leverage point. We call this your value zone. You need to map out 3 very specific requirements, kind of like drawing a giant Venn diagram. First off, what do you genuinely like to do? Second, what are you actually good at? And third, what will people pay you a lot of money for? Mark, for example, loved model helicopters. He was highly skilled at building and designing them, and crucially, people were willing to pay him for his custom models and consulting advice. He found where all 3 of those things overlapped, and that directly led to multiple successful model shops all over the globe. But you've got to be careful here, because missing just one piece is a massive trap. If you have passion and skill, but nobody's paying for it, well, you're looking at poverty. If you have the skill and you're getting good pay, but there's zero passion, you get stuck in this comfort zone trap, working your fingers to the bone, but never really progressing. And if you have great pay, but absolutely no passion, that is just daily misery. True wealth and happiness only happen when all 3 of these overlap. You've got to nail down your values on first, and only then do you pick your business model. Moving right along to section 3, active versus passive vehicles. Now that you found your value zone, you need the right vehicles to actually drive you in a straight line to your destination. You basically need 2 of them running at the exact same time. Think of it like this. Your active vehicle is a motorbike, and your passive vehicle is the sidecar attached right to it. Your active vehicle is your primary engine for making money right now. When you're just starting out, resources are tight, right? That's exactly why a service-based business is the absolute best active vehicle. It has incredibly low setup costs, you can literally run it from a laptop, and it can realistically get you to your first 100K. Meanwhile, your passive vehicle, that sidecar, is for growing the money you're already making. Let's be clear, this isn't some get-rich-quick side hustle. This is simply setting and forgetting your money in an index fund. And this brilliantly illustrates how modern tools make passive investing incredibly simple today. You can create custom investment pies. So say you invest a simple $100 into one of these pies. It automatically splits up into fractional shares for you. Boom. $50 goes into Google, 25 into Meta, and 25 into Tesla. You don't even have to manually manage it. The whole system just handles it for you in the background. The power of this sidecar is honestly staggering. To put that into perspective, look at the historical averages of the S&P 500, which simply tracks the 500 largest US companies. If you invested just £5 a day for 25 years, you'd only be putting in £45,000 of your own actual money. But because of market growth playing the long game, historically, that portfolio projects out to over 1.04 million. It's literally making millions without you actively working for a single cent of it. All right, step 4, the graph of truth. We need to address some harsh realities about wealth building and debunk a major financial myth while we're at it. I know you've heard this guru advice, you need 7 different income streams to be successful. Sounds super smart, right? Wrong. Actually, scratch that, it's terrible advice for beginners. In the early days, trying to juggle multiple income sources causes you to completely lose your focus. You end up spreading yourself way too thin, and it slows your momentum down to an absolute crawl. Just think about your 3 limited resources in life: time, money, and energy. If you map out where you're actually spending these, the problem becomes super obvious. While it's definitely possible to scale up and increase the amount of money you have, your energy and especially your time simply cannot be increased. I mean, no matter how hard you try, you can't print a 25th hour in the day. Because of this cold, hard fact, if you want to build wealth quickly, you have to cure your shiny object syndrome. You must ruthlessly cut out distractions. Yes, that means temporarily sacrificing things like scrolling TikTok, gaming, and excessive socializing. You have to devote all of your limited time and energy to focusing entirely on one single active business. Look, work-life balance is totally important eventually, for sure, but rapid early progression, that requires incredible laser-targeted focus. Which brings us to our final section, Step 5, the compound effect. This is the true climax of our blueprint, the part where all that intense focus finally pays off. Consider this profound quote from Jim Rohn. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you find an excuse. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it forces us to flip our mindset. When most people face a massive roadblock, their immediate reaction is, I can't. But the trick to crossing the performance gap is reframing that I can't into how could I? By brainstorming multiple solutions and trying every single one until something works, you completely shift your reality. This perfectly highlights the fundamental difference between obstacles and excuses. Obstacles, they're just the necessary challenges standing between you and your dreams. You just have to make it your personal mission to overcome them. But if you fail to overcome them, if you just surrender, those obstacles morph into excuses. And excuses are the single biggest reason people permanently fail to close their performance gap. They just sit there staring at their excuses while their dreams stay locked away forever. But if you push through those obstacles and you maintain that intense focus, you're going to hit this magical threshold, 100K. Once your net worth crosses that 100K mark, things go absolutely crazy. This is exactly what Albert Einstein famously called the eighth wonder of the world, the compound effect. Suddenly, your money starts making its own money, massively accelerating your journey to $1 million. But wait, it's not just your money that compounds, it's your knowledge too. One of the biggest mistakes people make is stopping their education the minute they walk out of school. Look, school just gives you the basic foundational blocks, like math and English. When you get into the real world and you start gaining practical skills, like learning how to persuade people as an apprentice, you start stacking that knowledge. Over the decades, you actually begin to spot invisible patterns. Your decisions become backed by massive compounded experience. If you stop learning, you stop compounding, and eventually you're going to crash and burn. Which brings us to our final and definitely most crucial thought of the day. Closing the performance gap is going to be painful sometimes. It takes total focus, it means pushing past huge obstacles, and it demands relentless, nonstop learning. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Are you willing to make the necessary sacrifices right now, or are you going to let your dream become the sacrifice? The blueprint is literally right here in your hands. Get out there, find your value zone, and start building. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing.